This is an executive saloon car from BMW. The business-like cabin is lined in the softest leather. Adult-sized colleagues can stretch out in the roomy rear seats, and the boot will swallow your golf clubs with consummate ease. This car was designed to be greener, quieter, and generally more socially responsible than the one it replaced. It will incur less tax for company car users, and it even has an enlarged tank so it can go longer between fill-ups. It all sounds very nice and highly sensible, but there's more to this BMW than all that. The badge on the boot reads M5, but it might as well just read Monster. The old M5 had a huge V10 engine that produced 500 horsepower at nearly 8,000 RPM. It sounded like a jet fighter on takeoff, and it burned fuel like one too. This M5 is a lot more restrained. Could that be a worry for M5 fans? No, they've got nothing to worry about. The awesome V10's gone, but in its place there's a twin-turbo V8 that produces 552 horsepower and a mountain of torque. Whereas you had to rev the old car to oblivion to make it go really fast, this one goes really fast whether you rev it or not. So how fast is really fast? Well, it'll do 62 miles an hour in 4.4 seconds and 124 miles an hour in 13 seconds. The speed limiter kicks in at 155, but without that, it'll run on to 190 miles an hour, maybe more. There really are two sides to this M5. It's supple, refined, even easygoing in everyday conditions. It's got these big comfy seats, and the cabin's very similar to a standard 5 Series. But then you pin open the throttle and it just hurls you up the road. The ride stays composed and the engine's deep snarl is muted, so this car isn't making a fuss, it's just massively capable. There's a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox that's so quick it seems to shift before you flick the paddle. Then it just slots the next gear with a deep thud and keeps right on going. The M5 is a big car, and yet it changes direction with amazing lightness and agility. You'd think that the upgraded chassis and the M differential would have their work cut out dealing with 1,900 kilograms and 550 horsepower. But most of the time it feels like the M5 could handle even more. It's that good. The BMW M5 is faster than any executive saloon has any right to be, but the really impressive thing is how it manages to make that kind of performance seem utterly effortless. Where the old M5 felt like a racing car that had been shoehorned into a business suit, this one's as at home on a gridlock motorway as it is cremating its tyres on track. It does it all, and it does it better and faster. What a car!